All right, Fred. What do you got for me? What is this totally obsessed person right here? Who is it?
Travel now to Howard Beach, New York, home of Nick Yoka. Nick is obsessed with recreating classic scenes from the film E.T., as in extraterrestrial.
So this is it. This is my E.T. room.
Nick has been obsessed with E.T. since his first encounter with the movie 22 years ago at the age of 3.
Wait a minute. He's 25.
This is E.T. talking doll that my grandfather gave me. That one of the ones that I plan on being buried with, and he just said E.T. E.T. E.T.
I'm sorry. One of? There's multiple of these? Sorry, no thank you. No thank you.
How many times have I seen E.T.? How many fish are in the sea?
Excuse me. This is a sometime movie, not every time movie.
Nick decided to remodel his apartment after the E.T. Universal Studios tour and to give tours of his own.
There's usually a line to get in. I have a sign outside. There's not always a 10-minute wait like the sign says, but there is a wait. So if Universal Studios has a chain, why don't I? So I picked up this one. It looks just like the one from E.T. Adventure, and it works perfect.
He was like obsessed with this chain. I was at hardware stores like explaining chains to him on the phone to get like the perfect chain.
I can imagine this guy. He's getting home. He unlocks his door. He walks in. He's like, "What are you guys doing? You just sitting here in a circle?" And his family, they're just like, "Sorry, we have to talk about your obsession, son. You need to stop obsessing about all these chains." Meanwhile, he's wearing his E.T. hat with his E.T. sweatshirt, wearing his E.T. pajama pants, riding his E.T. bike that he thinks is gonna take off and go fly to a new place, new dimension. He'll go fly right into whatever dimension E.T.'s in.
And I just stand behind the chain and laugh at them because they can't get in because there's actually a wait.
I like to watch people suffer.
Are you gonna ask people to pay to see this?
You can't fool me. I see that Star Wars magazine. Enhancify. Go gadget. Magnifying glass. Star Wars.
Welcome to my E.T. room.
Although he works an entry-level job, Nick spends a third of his yearly income to rent an apartment for his E.T. shrine.
You can feel it. It's almost like he's coming out of the poster. This is my hat from when I was a little kid. I used to wear it to school, and I still have the same size head.
Totally, 100% didn't get bullied for that. This kid, he rode his bike in. His E.T. hat did not get bullied at all. Totally.
This is original wrappers from 1982.
He ate the Reese's Pieces, though. What's
Yeah,
the
but
point
he
of keeping
saved
the
the wrap-
wrapper?
Because it says E.T. on it.
So?
If it says E.T. on it, it could be Entertainment Tonight. If it says E.T. on it, I think I'll take it. Dude, where were you?
Yeah, bro, where were you, dude? You're making our posse late. This is a cult, man. You pay $20, you come right here. You come on time, or you don't even go. We're gonna go without you. You're a freak of nature, Larry.
Oh, we gotta get going here.
But Nick's obsession doesn't stay behind closed doors. Every year he takes it outside and recreates the movie's iconic Halloween rescue scene for New York's Halloween parade.
Everyone put their hoods up. If you want to do the E.T. parade with me, you have to have a BMX, of course. No ifs, ands, or buts about that. Red sweatshirt, same thing. It's a uniform, you have to have that on.
See? It's a cult. You wear the uniform, you join, you pay $20 a month, or else you're out of here. We don't need you. We could pick another guy off the street who would like E.T. and rides a bike and throws Reese's Pieces to kids on the street.
Can you pull your hood up anymore? If we're gonna represent, you gotta look good, you know?
But this special red sweatshirt is not just for the ride. Nick dresses like E.T.'s best friend Elliot every day.
That's perfectly normal, man. I dress up like SpongeBob's best friend every day, Patrick. Totally normal, dude. Put that sucker on my head. Good to go.
I like the hood, kinda like this. Andy, you need a bigger shirt, dude.
It's my little sister.
I know. I'm starting to see your stomach. I don't want to. All right. You'll stay here for now and just watch us. Get a bigger sweatshirt by the time the parade is.
He does not give a flipping flip, dude. You could have gotten that from your dead grandma's grave. He does not care. You wear the right size shirt and you do it respectfully, man. You gotta respect the ET drift. You gotta pay $20. This is a cult. ET cult. I'm calling it. By 2020, we need to elect this guy president, and he's gonna turn America ET again.
What a nerd.
All right, just get that fixed.
All right.
With the rest of us, we're gonna go for a ride.
Look at that guy. He's like, oh, there's my neighbor Fred again. He keeps looking at me. I'm perfectly fine doing this ET thing, man. It's just part of me now.
Every moment of the ride must be perfect, down to the last detail. So Nick makes his riders practice until they get it exactly right.
Okay.
You're riding around with the ET soundtrack and just with the red hood up and with the ET in the front.
Oh, you wish you were riding on that ET Colt, man. You wish you were riding that BMX. Get out of here, Larry.
Just gave me chills. It'd be awesome if we actually picked up and flew away on the street.
Sometimes he brings Reese's Pieces to throw, and he'll be throwing them, or someone will say, "E.T. go home," and he'll be like, "That's not what they say."
That's totally respectable. So you can't get the line wrong. You must. It's unforgivable. Punch that clocker right in the face.
I'm doing this for me, not for you, so.
He should get a sign that says we'll work for ET. That's what he should do.
It's like an avalanche, you know? This room's too small. It's busting out.
He just blessed himself. All hail mighty ET.
That's good.
Nick should take that flying bike back to the factory. I think he got a dud.
Why don't you shut up, Fred? No one likes you. We only like to see the crazy people on your show. You hurt my feelings, Fred. That was a totally great flying bike.
I think he got a dud.
Let's go in the garden. You'll find something waiting right there where you left it, lying upside down. When you finally find it, you'll see how it's faded. The underside is lighter when you turn it around. Everything stays right where you left it. Everything stays, but it still changes ever so slightly, daily and nightly, in little ways, when everything stays. Let's go in the garden. You'll find something waiting right there where you left it, lying upside down. When you finally find it, you'll see how it's faded. The underside is lighter when you turn it